Few words from each of you. How do you think Elon Musk's cover boy treatment was received in the White House? Alencia, Susan, David, in that order.
Listen, I think Donald Trump's flippant kind of answer is telling. He does not like when the attention and the spotlight is not on him. And so right now, I think he's trying to play it cool, but continuing for us to elevate him as President Musk, who he is only going to continue to get under his skin. And I hope that drives a wedge between the two of them and gets him out of our government.
Susan?
It definitely irks Donald Trump, but you know what he does probably appreciate? The fact that Elon Musk is getting all the heat for these actions instead of him. So I actually am concerned about the Democrats constantly going after Elon Musk instead of saying that President Trump furloughed X amount of FBI agents and just putting it all around his neck.
Okay. David?
Sure, it gets under his skin. I think it's very appropriate to be on the cover. I mean, Elon Musk is either a co-president or a first spouse right now, given the power that he's wielding and the lack of accountability. So we should be focusing on him.
Okay. Let's move, Susan, to you with Republican pushback to all of Trump's actions, including ones that seem to violate the law. It has been nearly non-existent. As some of these orders begin to affect people's lives, are they going to face pressure to change that?
I don't know what they'll end up doing, but I know it's very dangerous. It started with Lindsey Graham, I think, in earnest, when he said, well, technically it's illegal when the inspector generals were fired without the 30-day notice, which was against the law that the Senate had recently passed in the past for years. That being said, every time Trump gets away with something, the line gets further and further diluted. So I don't know what the Republicans are going to do. They've yet to show a backbone. I don't think they will.
Yeah, as Nick likes to say, moves the goalposts. So David, Musk's team recently gained access to Medicare and Medicaid contracts and payment systems where they claim they're, quote, looking for evidence of fraud. So if that is code for cuts are coming there too, are Republicans in Congress prepared for the backlash they will face?
I don't think Republicans in Congress know what they're doing right now. I mean, they have a government funding cliff and a debt ceiling coming up in 4 weeks, and they don't even know how to solve that. But I think, Alex, we are in a constitutional crisis. I really believe that. People are tepid in saying that. But I would say not just because of Trump and Musk, though they are facilitating it. The constitutional crisis is because the Republican Congress has collapsed. It has collapsed. It is listless. It is meaningless. It is not providing the check that the Constitution suggests it should in this environment. For the lawlessness and corruption of Trump and Musk, the only two fixes are in the courts, which we're seeing, but it takes time. But the immediate ability to rush to the fire is the Congress, and they've just laid down and said, hey, Donald Trump's running this place and Elon Musk is as well, and we're giving up any authority. We're in a constitutional crisis. The policy debates about education, foreign aid, waste, fraud, and abuse, that's just a result of elections. But the constitutional crisis is because the lawlessness and corruption right now is going unchecked.
So, Alencia, last word to you. What can Democrats do about it?
Listen, I think Democrats are continuing to show the American people what is happening. I think it was smart for so many members of Congress to go up to the Department of Education and literally put on camera, on film, what is happening and legal challenges, because now we're in a place where J.D. Vance is openly saying that the